There's no doubt. The night I confessed, I couldn't even look him in the eye. I sat on the edge of our bed, twisting the hem of my shirt until my fingers went numb, and told him everything. Not all the details, just enough. Enough to destroy us, I thought. But he didn't scream. He didn't cry. He didn't even flinch. He just stared at the wall for a long time and asked, "Why?" I couldn't answer. I still can't. We didn't separate. I begged him not to divorce me. I followed him around the house, crying, pleading. I promised I'd change. I'd never touch another man again. I told him I'd go to therapy, church, whatever it took. I knelt on the cold kitchen floor, right by the sink where he used to kiss me on Sundays while the kettle whistled. He said nothing that night. Just closed the bedroom door behind him. But the next morning, he was still there. He made his coffee, packed his bag, and before leaving for work, he said in a voice so calm it almost sounded like someone else, "All right. Well, try." Since then, I've been trying to be perfect. Waking up early to pack his lunch, just the way he likes it, turkey sandwich, no mayo, extra lettuce. I've started putting those little "I love you" notes inside, like I used to do when we were dating. I even bought those stupid dinosaur stickers he thinks are hilarious. Dinner. Every night at 7. Roast chicken. Mushroom risotto. His mother's lasagna recipe, even though making it makes me cry. At night, I wear his favorite lingerie. The dark red one. I touch him like I used to, or try to. Sometimes he responds. Sometimes he just lets it happen. But he never initiates. Never holds me after. He turns his back, and I lie there, naked and shaking, watching the ceiling fan spin shadows across our room. And lately has been staying out late. First it was once or twice a week. Now it's nearly every night. No explanations. No "I'll be late" texts. Just long hours of silence until I hear the front door creak open at midnight, sometimes later. He walks in, takes off his shoes slowly like he doesn't want to wake me, and slips into bed fully clothed. The other night, I asked, "Where were you?" I asked it softly, trying not to sound accusatory. He looked at me, not angrily, not sadly, just blank, and said, "You don't get to ask that anymore." That hurt more than any fight we ever had. One night I couldn't take it anymore. I called him. The phone rang forever. He picked up. Once. And in the background, I heard a woman laugh. Soft, familiar. Not like someone laughing at a joke, more like she was laughing with him, like they shared a memory. I didn't even say hello. I just hung up. Since then, every minute has gone feels like a slow stab. I check his location, but it's always off. I search his face for answers, but it's a mask now. He kisses me on the forehead like I'm a sick relative Hez caring for out of duty. A mutual friend saw him last weekend. She texted me. Said she spotted him near the lake. You know the one, that quiet little park with the willows. He once took me there on our first anniversary, brought a blanket and a bottle of wine and told me he wanted to grow old with me. This time, he wasn't alone. A woman sat in the passenger seat of his car. She wore oversized sunglasses and a pale scarf around her hair. My friend couldn't see her face, but she was certain it was him, said she'd recognize that ridiculous green tie anywhere. The one with little embroidered foxes. The one I got him as a joke on our second anniversary. She said they looked close. Too close. She couldn't say for sure, but she thought their hands were touching. Like maybe she had a hand on his thigh. Or he was tucking her hair behind her ear. Something quiet. Intimate. I told myself maybe it was innocent. Maybe she was a coworker. A cousin. A friend. But deep down, I know. I can feel it in the silence between us. In the way he doesn't flinch when I cry now. In the way his eyes stay empty, even when I'm in his arms. Hez doing it. Hez cheating back. And I wish I could be angry. But I can't. Because I destroyed something beautiful. And now I have to watch him rebuild it, maybe with someone else. He doesn't gloat. He doesn't yell. He just leaves me alone with my guilt. And that, somehow, is worse than hatred. I wish he'd scream. I wish he'd throw something. I wish he'd say he still loves me even if it's just to curse me with it. But he's quiet. So terrifyingly quiet. And sometimes I wonder if I died in that moment, the moment I told him the truth, and what's left of me is just a ghost haunting this house. Watching a man I used to know slowly disappear into someone else's world. And I can't follow him there.